Hi, this is North of the River Neighborhood Place. My name is Miss Anastasia. Welcome to Spinning Tales. Today we will be reading Frog in Space by Ted Arnold. One morning, Wilma woke to hear a buzzing in the sky. Buzz. She hopped into the air to catch a tasty little fly. What is this? An alien family landed needing water for their ship. An alien child came out to play. He took a little dip, so he went swimming. Finally, Green Wilma's breakfast landed on the ground, so she's chasing the fly. Carefully, she crept up, trying not to make a sound. Suddenly, the spaceship plucked her up into the air. It pulled her in, and then it rose and flew away from there. Oh no. Poor Wilma at the window watched her little pond retreat, but then she heard her favorite words, "It's time to eat." "I fixed your favorite Martian bugs," the alien mother said, "but you can't eat until I take this helmet off your head." Eek! So she noticed that this is not the little alien baby. "It must have been the pond water that turned our blooger green. Just get some rest while we turn on the healthomat machine." So she thinks that it just turned the alien from blue to green. Robot doctors tried to find out what the problem was, and only Wilma noticed a familiar little buzz. So there's a little fly. She chased it all around the room and out into the ship. She hopped across the flight controls and things began to tip. The spaceship went from warp speed into boogie-woogie drive. It bounced off planets, circled stars, and fell into a dive. Green Wilma grabbed the nearest thing and held onto it tight. The ship flew back the way it came. Her home rose into sight. So she pulled this little knob, and instead of going forward, now they're going backwards. Back at Miller's Pond, poor Blooger hid inside a tree. But when he heard a sound he knew, he hopped outside to see. So the little alien was sad, but now he hears that his ship is coming home. Overhead, the aliens booted Wilma out the door. They picked up little Blooger and departed with a roar. Green Wilma felt quite certain it had all been just a dream. No way had she gone up in space, as real as it might seem. But what exactly was this thing that shot a pretty beam? So look, she has a little laser that she brought down with her. That's so funny. Okay, friends. For the next part of our project, we will be making a flower-painted moon. So this moon has been painted with a special mixture that whenever it dries, it has little craters and dips that you guys can feel. So it feels like a real moon would feel. For your materials, you will need a template for a circle. This is a file folder, so it's just a little bit thicker piece of paper. You can use regular paper, but because the mixture is heavy, it will kind of bend it a little bit. White paint, a few spoonfuls of just plain all-purpose flour and a spoon, a paintbrush, a pen or marker for tracing, and a pair of scissors. So the first thing that you guys are going to do is you're going to trace this circle. You can use a circle that you print out online for a circle template, or you can just freehand it if you're able to freehand it. I want mine to be a perfect circle, so I'm going to use a template. You'll just trace it with your marker or your pen, and then we are going to cut it out with scissors. If you need help cutting with scissors, make sure that you ask an adult for assistance so that you don't accidentally hurt yourself. So you want to make sure that you are very safe when you're using scissors. So now we have a little circle. We are going to take the flour. This is just 2 spoonfuls of flour, just a regular size spoon. And we're going to add some paint. I don't have an exact measurement for how much paint. I just add a little bit and I stir it and then see what the texture is like. You want it to be a little bit clumpy but still able to be spread. And you'll just add a little bit more if you need more to make it more liquidy. So you want it to be still kind of thick, but not too thick to be able to paint with it. So once you have it mixed up, it's gonna be this kind of doughy texture. You're just gonna take a spoonful and put it out on top of your circle. Then I use my paintbrush and smear it around on your moon. You can add more if you want it to be a little bit thicker. You can add less if you want it to have the color of your paper kind of shining through. At the end, I suggest taking your paintbrush and kind of blotting it. So you're just gonna press up and down on it like this. And that's going to give it that painted texture so it looks like the moon. So you're just going to kind of lift it around all over. You can paint little circles to make it look like craters. You can put it all the way to the edges or just leave spots blank. And at the end, you will have your special painted moon. Thank you.